Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official. It felt almost tangible today, like something big is on the horizon. Normally, I wait until I start recording to draw cards, but today was different. As I shuffled, 4 cards practically jumped out on their own, sending a clear message that something significant is unfolding. I can still feel the chills as I think about it. It's as if someone is on the edge of sharing deep, meaningful feelings with you. So, if you're tuning in, get ready for some eye-opening truths. When lifting the veil appears reversed, it points to a masculine energy profoundly affected by their connection with the divine feminine. This encounter is shaking their core, making them question everything they thought they knew about themselves. The cards that came through, 3 of Swords, the Lovers, reversed, and Ace of Cups, upright, speak of a flood of emotions and revelations. This connection is stirring up old wounds, while also offering the possibility of a heartfelt new beginning. The 3 of Swords shows that the masculine is wrestling with past pain, possibly from betrayal or abandonment. They might fear that this new relationship with you is too perfect to be real, leading to a push-pull dynamic where they pull away to protect themselves. But the Ace of Cups shows their deep desire for a fresh start with you, hinting at a longing to move forward despite their past scars. They're torn between the pain of their past and the genuine feelings they have for you, trying to protect their heart while secretly wishing to embrace this connection. Their spirit guides are urging them to stay consistent in their actions and not let fear keep them from pursuing what they truly want. There's definitely some fear at play, as seen in the 9 of Swords, holding them back. It also seems like this connection is catching some attention, perhaps even sparking gossip. I'm sensing whispers, as if people might be talking about you, about him, or about your bond. When you're together, it feels like the world notices. You might even feel eyes on you or have people approaching you in public. There's an undeniable energy between you two, one that feels rooted in a past life connection that's hard to explain but incredibly powerful. Your energy together lights up any space you enter, making it impossible for others to miss. If this is a twin flame connection, it brings to mind what's often called the twin flame glow. When twin flames are near each other, within about 6 feet, their auras blend, creating a bright, magnetic presence that draws attention. It's like being surrounded by a radiant, energetic bubble that everyone notices. With You've Got the Love, reversed, from the Starseed Oracle, and the Courageous Peony coming through, it feels like he's brimming with emotion for you, but he's holding back. The reversed card suggests he's on the verge of breaking down emotionally, struggling to keep his feelings in check. If there's been any separation between you, it's likely stirred up deep fears and emotional upheaval for him. As the divine feminine, you might have felt some sadness or grief, thinking it was just your own emotions. Your guides want you to know that he's experiencing that same emotional void and longing, especially if there's been distance between you two. The Courageous Peony card points to the deep challenge he's facing. Does he have the courage to reveal the love he feels inside? Is he ready to truly open up and be seen? It seems like he's a little intimidated by how deeply you see him. The eye contact between you two is especially intense. When you look into his eyes, it feels like you're seeing straight into his soul, which can be both overwhelming and deeply revealing for him. With the Lover's card reversed at the start of this reading, it highlights a deep soul connection, likely a twin flame or soulmate bond. This relationship holds the potential for a sacred union, but the path to making it real in the physical world hinges on how this person faces and overcomes their fears. It seems that, as the divine feminine, you've awakened something powerful within them, sparking a fresh start, especially with lifting the veil reversed. Right now, this masculine is at a pivotal crossroads. Both his spirit guides and yours are encouraging him to take an important next step. The question he faces is this: are you ready to release past hurts and embrace what your heart truly longs for, or will old pain continue to hold you back? This is a major challenge for him right now. The reversed sacral chakra card suggests he's struggling with emotional expression, indicating a blockage that makes it hard for him to open up about his feelings. But interestingly, when he's with you, it's almost impossible for him to hide his emotions. You might catch glimpses of his true feelings in his face or eyes, even when he doesn't find the words. His joy and excitement are so evident in his expressions that they're impossible to miss, even if he can't say them out loud. This masculine tends to show his feelings more through his actions than words. If you're the divine feminine in this connection, you might be hoping he'll open up and communicate his emotions directly. However, it looks like he might not express his feelings verbally right away. Instead, he'll reveal his true emotions over time through his behavior, how he responds to you, the expressions on his face, and the consistency of his actions. Patience will be key for you to pick up on these subtle signs of his heart. With the Four of Wands reversed, it seems he may be dealing with some unhappiness or imbalance at home, or reflecting on unresolved past issues, possibly tied to childhood wounds. The Three of Swords from earlier hints at something significant related to the number 3. For some of you, the numbers 3 or 33 might hold special meaning. I'm also sensing the possibility of third-party influence. This may not apply to everyone, but for some, there could be a third person involved, perhaps a karmic feminine who feels threatened by the divine feminine. When I mention a karmic feminine or third party, it doesn't necessarily mean someone the masculine has been romantically involved with. It could be a mother, family member, friend, co-worker, or even a platonic connection. For some of you, this karmic feminine might try to exert control over the masculine and may not like seeing him connect with other women. Even if their relationship isn't romantic, this person might feel jealous of you, divine feminine, not just because of your appearance, but because of your radiant energy. This jealousy likely stems from your captivating inner and outer beauty, which contrasts sharply with their more superficial look and cold demeanor. They might lack the warmth and kindness that create true inner beauty, something you embody effortlessly. I'm not sure who this message is for, so it might resonate with just one or two of you. If it does, you might notice an odd, uncomfortable feeling whenever you hear this person's name, see their picture, or check their social media. That uneasy sensation could be a sign that they're sending you jealous energy, possibly due to a lack of spiritual awareness and a closed-off heart chakra. With the Knight of Swords showing up upright, it points to someone charging ahead with urgency and a bit of impulsiveness. Divine feminine. This could mean a new masculine energy is entering your life, moving swiftly toward you. Alternatively, it could be the same person, but they're approaching you with a renewed, more dynamic energy. Remember, the energies in these readings can either reflect your personal experiences or external situations, so take what resonates with you. I usually mention this at the beginning, but if you'd like me to focus more specifically on your situation, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Liking and subscribing helps me connect to your energy more deeply. This Knight of Swords could represent a different masculine energy, someone who's impulsive or reckless, living in the moment and not always thinking about long-term plans. Despite this, they're determined to have you in their life. In the past, this person may have seemed slow or inconsistent, sending mixed signals that led to frustration. However, when they sense another strong masculine energy around you, They feel threatened and shift into high gear, pushing to claim their place in your life. Even if you haven't mentioned this new energy, they seem to feel the urgency and start to act fast. There's a sense of competition driving them, as if they need to secure their spot with you. This rush likely comes from the thought of you connecting with someone else, which pushes them to confront their fears and finally step up. Someone else's presence might be the push this person needs to take action, whether that means reaching out impulsively, traveling to see you, or making a bold move. They come through as the Nine of Swords, showing signs of high anxiety. Their fear of being replaced or left behind is driving them to act quickly, as they sense you might be connecting with a powerful love energy. This person tends to be indecisive, often procrastinating until the last moment to make choices. Whether you're drawing in love energy from within or attracting a masculine who embodies unconditional love, the presence of this other energy is making them feel the pressure to be more decisive. This urgency can make their actions feel sudden or impulsive, as they realize they need to move fast to keep up with the powerful energy you're radiating. With the King of Swords reversed, it's clear this person is more focused on the present moment but tends to hesitate when it comes to long-term planning. They avoid taking risks, especially in their career, which might be frustrating for you, Divine Feminine, as it feels like they rely on you to make the plans and decisions while they hang back. You've reached a point in your soul's journey where you're embracing your natural magnetism. You're no longer interested in overcompensating or taking on a dominant role in the connection. Instead, you're flowing through life, tapping into your creative power and allowing what's meant for you to come to you effortlessly. This shift in your energy has triggered something in this person, motivating them to become more assertive and protective of you in ways they haven't before. They're now approaching you with renewed urgency and determination, driven by a desire to win your heart and make you theirs. With the World card and the Six of Wands showing up, it's clear this person is eager to stand out and make an impression on you. The World card also hints they might be thinking about traveling to see you or making plans to get closer, as being around you seems to fulfill something they've been longing for, a sense of wholeness. Now, Divine Feminine, it's time to shift our focus to your energy. We've seen a lot of external influences earlier in the reading, but now let's explore what's unfolding within you. The Six of Coins has appeared, symbolizing the delicate balance of giving and receiving. This card reflects the harmony between your receptive and giving energies, highlighting the alignment between your inner divine masculine and divine feminine. This balance is leading you into a profound inner union and empowerment. You're stepping into your full power by choosing not to invest in situations that don't offer balanced reciprocity. When something or someone doesn't match your energy, you're learning to pull back, knowing your worth. Interestingly, this shift often triggers the other person to feel the need to respond and reciprocate, which is a common dynamic in love connections. Plus, with the Two of Cups upright, it suggests that this principle is currently active in your love life, bringing potential for meaningful connections or positive shifts in your relationships. With the Two of Cups upright, it's clear that maintaining balance is key to attracting the love you seek. Staying grounded and centered is essential, and you're definitely on the right path. Your spirit guides want you to know that whenever you feel peace, self-love, or a deep connection with your higher self and the divine, it's a powerful sign that you're drawing in a beautiful, sacred partnership. Whether this means harmonizing a current connection or welcoming someone new into your life, a deeply transformative relationship is on the horizon for you. An interesting image that my guides shared with me for this reading is for those of you encountering different masculine energies, whether they are soulmates, twin flames, or something else. You might feel confused, unsure of whether this person or that person is your soulmate, your twin flame, or your life partner. Know that part of your soul's purpose in this lifetime is to be a radiant beacon of unconditional love and light. By sharing and radiating your energy, you awaken and spiritually activate those around you. Anyone who comes into contact with your light feels the call to rise and shine. When it comes to these masculine energies, there are incredibly powerful potential timelines where you and some of these masculine counterparts could be in perfect harmony, together, in union. Right now, you're vibrating at a higher frequency, standing on an elevated timeline and energetically activating them, encouraging them to rise and meet you at this higher level. However, because of free will, it's ultimately up to them to decide if they're ready to align with that high timeline, where a full physical reunion and sacred union can take place. Your role here is to be the activator. Share your unconditional love. Keep your heart open and stay present. Flow through life. Share your love freely and allow what's meant for you to naturally align in your love life. This means staying on your highest timeline, holding that elevated energy, and letting the masculine who is ready to meet you there align with you in union. Not everyone is prepared to do the inner work necessary to step into that higher timeline. However, what's pushing these masculine energies toward aligning with that higher vibration is represented by the Hanged Man reversed. This signals a moment of awakening and a shift in perspective, urging them to move beyond stagnation and make the decision to rise to meet you at this higher frequency. When someone connects with you, even if they don't fully realize it at first, your energy has a way of activating them. They often find that the rest of their life feels lackluster or dull in comparison to the intense connection they shared with you. I'm sensing that at least one person, either from your past or present, feels this discontent and is now driven by that absence to step into their divine masculine energy and raise their vibration, hoping to reconnect with you on a higher level. They may express that life just isn't as exciting or fulfilling without you, but what they're truly saying is that your energy is electrifying. It sparks something deep within them, something their soul craves. They yearn for the magnetic pull and the exhilaration that comes from being around you. The masculine energy is coming through strong today. Divine feminine, if this reading resonates with you, know that the masculine connected to you feels assertive about their feelings. They're sending a lot of powerful energy your way, but it seems they haven't taken action on it yet. Unlike my usual readings, where I don't always receive clear insights beforehand, this one is different. I've been getting specific downloads about this masculine energy, and I'm excited to share these insights with you soon. Also, if you notice that my voice sounds a bit hoarse, it's not because I'm sick. I feel that this is a collective throat chakra activation happening, especially for divine feminines. It's also a sign that the masculine energy coming through is energetically clearing his throat, meaning he's wanting to communicate something to you. Divine feminine. I'm picking up on the number 7, or 77, which may hold special significance for someone watching. I've been receiving some powerful insights, and I want to share them with you. As always, if you're hoping to manifest a specific message from this reading, I recommend liking the video and subscribing to my channel. This helps me tune into your energy more easily and channel messages that are personal and specific to you, both in this reading and future ones. I should mention that this reading feels particularly aligned with a specific group of divine feminines, so if you're feeling called to it, this might be the message you've been waiting for. Now, let's dive into what I'm picking up. First, this is an ancient soul connection, one that feels deeply rooted in time, as if this bond has been present for lifetimes. While it may not resonate with everyone, I feel this energy is aligning with about 80 to 90% of you. This masculine has been an important part of your life for months, years, or even decades. Another key insight is that this person may fade in and out of your awareness. At times, they might disappear from your thoughts or your energy, only to return with a sudden surge of intensity. You may go weeks or even months without active communication, only to have them pop back into your energetic field as if they've come online, creating a burst of energy that you can't ignore. When this happens, whether it's in your mind or in your energy field, it can feel so overwhelming that it disrupts everything else in your life. I know this dynamic can be frustrating, and it's quite unique. For those this resonates with, it seems like you and this person share a long-standing connection with periods of stagnation, where there may be little to no communication for extended times. During those times, when you're not consciously thinking about him, it may feel like you're making progress in your life, or even moving on with someone new. But just when you're starting to shift forward, it's as if you send out an energetic signal that he picks up on, pulling him right back into your thoughts and your energy. It's hard to fully describe this dynamic, but if you're a divine feminine experiencing it, you know exactly what I mean. Every time this masculine reappears in your consciousness, it tends to disrupt whatever else you have going on. For example, if you're dating someone new or starting a fresh chapter, it seems like just when you've begun to let go or move on, something happens to reconnect you to him on a deep, psychic level. Much of this reconnection happens on a telepathic level. This masculine might appear to be very logical or practical about spirituality and soul connections. Consciously, he may deny or dismiss these concepts, perhaps because of his upbringing, culture, or religion, which creates a block to fully embracing them. But deep down, on a soul level, he knows how to manifest. Whenever he senses you pulling away or moving on, it's like he sends out a wave of energy, drawing you back into his orbit. Each time this happens, it feels like you're falling in love with him all over again. Just when you think you've emotionally detached, a flood of feelings hits you, drawing you back in an almost unexplainable way. This can lead to frustrating cycles, where it feels like you're making progress in your love life, only to find yourself pulled back toward him. What's interesting, though, is that while he might be manifesting these feelings, he might not always reach out directly. He may not call or text you, but his energy influences you to take those actions, almost like a gentle nudge. It's important to note that this isn't something he's doing on purpose. There's no malice behind it. This masculine is actually an old soul, deeply connected to his unconscious ability to manifest. I also picked up on a strong connection to music during these insights. He could be a musician or simply have a deep bond with music. Perhaps you've shared songs that resonate with both of you. It feels like there's something I'd call song telepathy happening here, where his soul speaks to you through lyrics. You might hear a song that feels like it's a direct message from him, as if he's reaching out through the words. His soul seems to be saying, "I send you these songs so you won't forget me." He genuinely fears being left behind and forgotten. Another message that's coming through loud and clear is him saying, "I know I messed up everything." This suggests that he views you, divine feminine, as the love of his life. He's been feeling this way strongly and continuously. You are his person, his soulmate. I also sense a message about how every other connection he's tried since your separation has felt like a distraction. It's almost as if he's saying, "Everyone else just feels like a distraction from you, divine feminine." You're the one I want. He realized this the moment you two first connected, and despite everything, he's never been able to truly let go of you. Even though he might seem like he's moved on, focusing on himself or keeping his distance in the physical world, it doesn't change how deeply he feels on the inside. He's been thinking a lot about the moments you shared, especially the chemistry and the electric connection between you. It's like he can't stop replaying those memories of how intense that bond was. For some of you, there's a specific message here. When you two kissed, it felt timeless, like you could kiss forever. He's been yearning to experience that closeness again. With the Eight of Swords reversed and the Seven of Cups upright, it seems like he views you as this ideal, someone who feels just a bit out of reach. He sees you as having so many options and choices right now. The universe may be bringing him back into your life to offer another chance, but the ultimate decision is in your hands. You might be in a connection with someone else, or maybe you're dating, and it's almost as if he's presenting himself to you on a spiritual level, telepathically or through your intuition, reminding you that he's still an option. It's like his soul is gently knocking on your door, saying, "Here I am. I'm still here. Another potential option for you." Even though it's been a while since we really connected in the physical world. With the relationships card, it's clear that this masculine feels like he's had a string of bad luck in love. Even if he's connected with other feminine energies since your connection, divine feminine, he still feels this sense of disappointment. In the physical world, I'm hearing that he sees himself as perpetually single. He might date casually, but really struggles to form anything deeper. I'm getting the sense that even his friends and family know the underlying reason for this. It's because of you, divine feminine. When I say because of you, I mean that those closest to him recognize that the connection he feels for you is so rare, so unique, that it's made it almost impossible for him to fully connect with anyone else. This is very specific, but for someone listening, I'm getting the denial card reversed. It's almost as if he's been in denial about his feelings for you. I sense that someone close to him, maybe a friend or family member, has told him outright, "The reason you're not able to connect with anyone else is because you're still in love with your name." Of course, they wouldn't phrase it as divine feminine, but I'm picking up that they've been very direct with him. It seems he's been in denial about this connection for a long time, possibly for months, years, or even decades. Someone close to him, someone he truly trusts, has pointed out this undeniable truth. They've said, everything always circles back to her, divine feminine. You won't be able to forget her. If you don't take some action, if you don't tell her how you've been feeling, you're going to regret it. This message is so specific, and if it resonates with you, it's meant for you. The masculine, in question, has had a profound realization about you, triggered by insights from someone close to them. Whether it came through a dream, a conversation, or just a deep moment of clarity, the truth has become undeniable. You are their person. The universe, or whatever higher power they believe in, has shown them with crystal clear certainty that you two are meant to be together. The "It's Time to Take Action" card, alongside the new moon in Aries, speaks volumes. It suggests that if they don't act on this realization soon, they will live with deep regret. There's a powerful pull urging them to move forward, and for some of you, I'm hearing something about a phone call. This masculine might be preparing to reach out, eager to talk and catch up. But what they really want is to reveal something crucial to you. The true purpose of this conversation? To share the realization that has been illuminated in their heart. They've always felt this way about you. It looks like we have a masculine who's been in denial for quite a while, but now the truth is finally coming to light. The number 1717 keeps appearing, which signifies that he can't forget you or let you go. This realization is pushing him to step into his King of Wands energy, where he's taking charge and stepping into a leadership role. It feels like he's coming out of a fog, likely influenced by a karmic situation that has kept him in denial. For some of these masculines, this could involve a social circle, friends, co-workers, or a college setting that clouded his judgment. He may have surrounded himself with people who didn't truly have his best interests at heart, people who were very different from him on a soul level. Now, he's starting to reconnect with his authentic self. I sense he may have lost touch with childhood friends or family who truly understood him, getting caught up in environments that didn't align with who he really is. But now, he's finding his way back to his roots. This reading has a very unique energy, so take whatever resonates with you. One strong message coming through is this: I know I messed up everything. This thought is weighing heavily on him. He feels he made a big mistake in your connection. At first, he may have thought he could just move on, but that regret is still lingering. He especially feels remorseful for letting you walk away and not being there when you needed him most. There's a sense of betrayal here, something that may have happened a long time ago on a deep emotional level. Divine Feminine, you might have felt this betrayal during a time when you truly needed his support. It seems like someone close to him, whether it's a family member, friend, or even a karmic connection, may have influenced him to abandon or betray you, especially when times were tough. Looking back, he now sees that decision as the biggest mistake of his life. He deeply regrets allowing you to be hurt by his actions and letting you walk away. At the time, he may have thought he could just move on easily, exploring other options that, in hindsight, feel like a betrayal to you. While it seemed like he quickly moved on after your disagreement or separation, you were left to grieve. Now, it feels like the tables have turned. He once appeared to move on effortlessly, but now it's you who seems to be moving forward, while he struggles to let go, using other romantic distractions as a way to cope. On your end, after going through that grieving process, you may have attracted new spiritual connections into your life, connections that truly align with your higher self. Meanwhile, this masculine seems to have taken a more karmic path since your separation, but it's clear that's beginning to shift. It looks like he's having a change of heart, ready to leave behind his karmic path and reconnect with his true self and origins. He may embody strong masculine energy, whether he's your divine masculine, twin flame, or soulmate. Someone who is deeply searching for you and feeling a profound sense of loss. I'm hearing, in every crowd I see your face, and there may even be a subtle Capricorn energy involved, adding to the sense of determination and deep reflection. Tuning into some insights from the Burning Love Oracle, I'm picking up on someone who may have black hair or facial hair. The messages coming through are quite powerful, like, they will never compare to you, and I should have fought for you. There's also a strong sense of pride at play here. It seems their stubbornness may be what's holding them back from reaching out to express their regret or offer an apology. This pride likely created a barrier during your connection, and it still seems to be affecting things now. I'm hearing the words, "I gave up," which reflect how you may have felt abandoned by them. This person seems to be deeply tied to the idea of the red thread of destiny, suggesting a powerful, invisible connection that binds you two together. It reminds me of the invisible string theory, which says that destined connections will occur no matter the circumstances, with the universe guiding the way to your reunion. It also feels like your meeting was fated, as if it happened at the exact right moment in time. As we dive deeper into this person's feelings, the Ace of Cups reversed indicates they're struggling with sadness and a sense that the connection never had the chance to blossom. They're taking responsibility for this, feeling that they should have fought harder for you and the relationship. It seems they've been hiding their true feelings, holding back what they really desire, because deep down, they feel unworthy of the love they truly want. This pattern of holding back isn't just limited to their love life. It stretches into other areas too, where they avoid going after what they truly want. This fear likely stems from their pride and the worry of facing disappointment. I'm seeing the color green and envisioning a forest, which tells me they've become so focused on the tiny details that they've missed the larger picture. Deep down, they crave a meaningful connection, represented by the Two of Cups. They're contemplating a deeper commitment, symbolized by engagement rings, whether literally or as a metaphor for a stronger bond. It seems like they wanted to take things to the next level with you, but fear held them back. Fear of being disappointed or left behind. Ironically, it's that very fear they're now facing head-on. I'm also sensing their focus on work at the moment, as they seem to be navigating their career path. There's this intense desire to change their fate, represented by the Wheel of Fortune. They're feeling conflicted, almost like a fox weighing the risks of making a move. They want to be open about their longing for a deeper connection with you. If you've shared a past relationship, they might have envisioned proposing, but never spoke those feelings aloud. Their hesitation to go after what they truly want is rooted in a fear of failure, disappointment, or letting you down. Right now, they're on a karmic path, with the Justice card showing that they're struggling with a big decision. They're at a crossroads, torn between continuing down the familiar karmic route or embracing their true desires and taking a chance to change their fate. They're feeling a strong pull to open up and share their feelings, but are weighed down by uncertainty. They see you embodying the Queen of Swords energy, strong, confident, and focused on your own well-being. You've set clear boundaries and high standards, possibly even walking away to reclaim your independence. In the past, their lower energy might have drained you, even though you showed them compassion. As an empath, you naturally absorb the energy around you, which makes their heaviness hit you harder. Now, their hesitation to open up or pursue a new path with you comes, in part, from feeling intimidated by your strength and your boundaries. With the Seven of Wands showing up, it's clear you're in a powerful state of spiritual protection. You radiate an aura of divine shielding that not only this person feels, but others as well. Your energy is undeniable and strong, making them both drawn to you and a little apprehensive. You're sending out a powerful signal, whether you realize it or not, that says, "I am protected by the divine. My spirit guides have my back. If you want to be a part of my life, you need to elevate your energy to match mine, or you simply won't fit in." You may not even fully grasp how potent this protective energy is around you. What sometimes feels like loneliness or rejection is actually the universe's way of keeping you safe. You might notice certain people fading out of your life or find it harder to form lasting connections. But this is all intentional. Divine forces are actively protecting your energy. It's like the universe is filtering out anything that doesn't align with your elevated vibration. I'm hearing the phrase, "too big to fail," which means your energy is now so high that anything that could bring you down just can't enter your life. Think of it like bowling with bumpers. These spiritual barriers keep you on track, ensuring you stay aligned with your goals. Just like bumpers keep the ball out of the gutter, this protection ensures you stay true to your path, no matter what. It feels like this person is at a pivotal moment. It's not just about deciding whether to text or call. They're also realizing they need to raise their own internal vibration to meet you at your level. You're not someone who can be connected with casually. If they reach out without doing the inner work, they risk being pushed away. They're subconsciously aware that if they approach you without aligning with your higher energy, they'll likely be met with disappointment and disconnection. I'm also sensing an elephant in the room, meaning there's an issue or unspoken topic that needs to be addressed. Additionally, I'm picking up on the initials R, O, B, N, and Y. These could be important for someone here. After reshuffling the cards, the Seven of Wands has come up again, and I feel this energy represents you. It seems you took the high road in this connection. You recognized your own self-worth, and if this person wasn't serving your highest good, you might have asked the universe to gently let them fade from your life. You let go and continued on your journey, trusting that things would unfold as they should. From what I've seen, this approach can be incredibly powerful, but it's crucial to be open to whatever outcome comes your way. I've used this approach with people I deeply care about, but who I felt weren't aligned with my path. Often, within days or weeks, something shifts, creating a noticeable disconnect. It might show up as a sudden misunderstanding, or the relationship might just naturally fizzle out. But there are also times when the person remains in your life and the connection transforms into something healthier and more positive. It's not always about cutting ties. Sometimes it's about trusting the universe, your higher self, and your guides to step in and take the lead. By stepping back, you create the space for them to guide you. And trust me, they will. If you haven't tried this before, or if it resonates with what you're experiencing right now, it might be worth considering. Many of you have probably gone through something similar, even if you didn't use the exact same words or method. There are countless ways to release a situation to the universe, letting yourself be guided toward your highest alignment. What I'm sensing is that you've truly recognized your inner worth. Despite the love and compassion you felt for this person, you likely realized that they, or the situation, were holding you back from stepping into your full potential or creating a positive impact on your life. By reclaiming your self-worth, you might have sent a message to the universe. I'm stepping into my power. If this person isn't aligned with me, please let them fade away. For some of you, this may have meant actively taking steps to distance yourself. Through deep self-reflection, you realized that while you cared for this person, you needed to prioritize yourself and honor your worth. At that point, the relationship simply didn't align with the person you were becoming. As you stepped into your true power, it seems this person may have been used to connecting with you from a place of weakness or disempowerment. You may have bonded during more challenging times, but as you continuously raised your vibration and grew more confident, they struggled to meet you at that higher level. The appearance of the Big Goals card shows that you've shifted your focus to personal objectives that align with your true purpose. This could involve work related to computers or something connected to coffee for someone here. The card's message of "Don't call it a dream, call it a plan" highlights that your dreams are no longer just dreams. They've evolved into actionable plans. You're taking your visions and turning them into tangible steps, and you're starting to see real progress. When this person became disconnected from your life, whether by your conscious choice or divine guidance, you likely experienced a deep clearing of your energy. It's almost like you didn't realize how much their presence was affecting you until they were gone. Now, you're regaining your balance, aligning with your higher self, and embracing the harmony of both yin and yang, light and dark. The Sacred Space card shows that while you may not be physically connected to this person, there's still a bond on a deeper, soul level. You might be communicating energetically, even if they aren't consciously aware of it. For someone here, blue butterflies could carry special meaning. You're entering a powerful phase of breakthrough and reinvention, poised to elevate to the next level of your journey. The Deception card invites you to look beyond what's immediately apparent. It seems that the separation, or physical distance between you two, was necessary for restoring balance, clearing your energy, and keeping you focused on your own goals and dreams. Even if you're not together in the physical sense, your souls remain intricately connected. You may have a regular practice, whether it's daily or whenever you need it, where you enter a sacred space within yourself. This might be a peaceful corner in your home, a retreat in nature, or even a quiet moment in your car. This sacred space allows you to reconnect with your soul. During this time, you may not even realize that you're communicating with this person's soul. In fact, it could be that these soul-level exchanges are sparking their transformation, helping them see beyond what's on the surface. Even without physical contact, there may be a soul connection or even telepathic communication happening that you might not be fully aware of. Your higher self could be subtly guiding their soul in ways that are beyond your conscious perception. With the Justice card showing up again, it's clear that this person must face the consequences of their actions. I'm also picking up on the sense of a detour. While you both may eventually find your way back to each other, their current journey has led them down a different path for now. It's a complicated situation because, in another timeline or parallel reality, you might still be deeply connected, possibly even married. You could be catching glimpses of this alternate reality or sensing it in some way. The connection to other dimensions or timelines makes it harder to let go emotionally, as you're sensitive to these different layers of existence. When you feel a connection like this, whether it's from a past life, a future possibility, or another timeline, it stirs up deep emotions and a sense of longing in the present. The complexity arises because they've taken a detour, and now they must face the repercussions of their choices. While they may be spiritually blocked from connecting with you more directly in this physical reality, your soul continues to act as a guiding light for them, leading them back to what matters most. Let's take a closer look at the detour they've taken. The Fool card suggests they made a choice they now regret. Instead of taking decisive action, they may have chosen to drift along, avoiding the necessary steps. The issue isn't necessarily about any specific words or choices they made. It's the lack of action that's really at the heart of the matter. Your connection was meant to inspire them to step up, but by ignoring that call, they found themselves on a long, winding path that feels aimless and confusing. Still, your soul continues to shine brightly as a guiding light for them, even from a distance. On a deeper level, I sense they can feel the shifts in your energy, especially when you retreat into your sacred space. Even when you're in solitude, they're aware of your presence and the changes taking place within you. Now, with the Knight of Cups and 8 of Wands, there's a surge of heartfelt admiration for the strong, independent person you've become. The 9 of Pentacles shows that you're stepping into a new energy, almost like emerging from a dark period and embracing life again with joy and openness. This incoming offer could be the start of something fresh, bringing new happiness and support. The King of Cups presents a striking contrast to the energy of the Fool, which was more about being lost and unsure. This new energy, reflected by the Knight of Cups, King of Wands, and 8 of Wands, is emotionally mature and ready to offer stability and depth. Unlike before, when you gave support to someone who might have drained you, this new presence promises balance and emotional fulfillment. If you're feeling unsure about identifying as a twin flame, or if that label doesn't quite resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. This reading still holds valuable insights for whatever love situation you're navigating right now. I truly believe that everything unfolds for a reason. We meet people, discover information, and receive messages exactly when we're meant to. I hope you find something here that offers you hope, clarity, or understanding. Feel free to set your intentions, whether aloud or in the comments below. You can affirm your intention by typing it out, or simply do what feels right for you in the moment. As I was speaking, a card flew out, and it's the 5th chakra card in the reversed position. Talk about timing. This card represents the throat chakra, and just yesterday, during the supermoon reading, I picked up on something related to this chakra. Perhaps a blockage or someone struggling to find their voice. Today, we're diving right back into that theme. I keep hearing words like silence, lack of communication, or miscommunication. For someone here, there might be a period of silence between you and your twin flame right now, or perhaps there's been some misunderstanding. Communication is clearly a major theme right now, so let's dig deeper into that. It seems you're currently operating on a different level of reality. It's as if multiple layers of existence are overlapping with our physical world. Even if you're physically present with others, your experiences have shifted to a higher vibration, moving beyond what some people are still going through. I know this can be a deep concept, but if it resonates with you, it will likely speak to your heart and soul in a profound way. The loneliness you're feeling right now isn't a negative sign. It's actually a reflection of how much you've grown energetically. Just like the message I picked up from the 777 search results. This solitude is making room for something much better, more meaningful connections. The reason you've been pulling away from certain people is to create space for new relationships that will truly enrich your life. This phase of feeling alone is preparing you to welcome your soul tribe, those who genuinely understand and resonate with your true essence. I sense that you've spent a lot of time trying to fit into different social circles, but it hasn't always worked out. Whether it was at school, home, or work, your empathic and spiritually advanced nature has made it difficult to connect on a deep level with others. But this journey of disconnection is actually guiding you toward people who will truly see and support your authentic self. You're starting to realize that it's not worth forcing yourself into spaces that feel too small. Embracing your alone time is so much more fulfilling than settling for relationships that don't match your higher vibe. This time of self-reflection and openness is creating room for deep, soul-level connections that are definitely worth the wait. I hope this message resonates with you, if it's meant for you. Next, let's dive into the second card we pulled for the throat chakra clarification, which is the broken heart card reversed. Interestingly, I pulled this card in reverse in yesterday's reading as well. To gain more clarity, I'll shuffle the deck again to see which broken-hearted situation is finally coming to an end. Wow, I'm getting chills as I shuffle. The card that popped out is Yin-Yang reversed, a card deeply connected to twin flame dynamics. I'm excited to dive into its meaning. When the Yin-Yang card appears reversed, it suggests that the imbalance in a twin flame connection is what's coming to a close. This card signifies that a period of disharmony is being resolved, creating the space for balance to return. Let's pull a few more cards to get more details on exactly what's shifting and what's changing in this connection. Next, I drew a card from the Rest and Rejuvenation deck, reversed. This card typically points to feelings of anxiety, sleeplessness, or restlessness. It seems like someone has been losing sleep over this imbalance. So, What's causing this disturbance, and how is the connection moving toward balance? The card that came out is Victory Reversed, which brings through a message that feels a bit unusual. In the past, it felt like the goalposts kept shifting. There was this frustrating pattern where progress was made, only to be followed by setbacks. It was as if moments of hope, or even reunions, were always delayed, like making plans with someone that never seemed to happen. It left you feeling disillusioned, lots of promises, but not much follow-through. If this energy resonates with you, I hope it brings some clarity. To dig deeper, I feel drawn to the Lover's Oracle deck for further insights. And just as I began, a card flew out with a powerful message. I'm thinking of you in this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. This feels like a major realization, like a light bulb moment. It seems someone has finally recognized just how deeply their twin flame's love has illuminated their life. It's like they've had a spiritual awakening, realizing, how did I not see this before? It reminds me of the song lyric from Disney's Tangled. I see the light. Many of you might feel this resonates with the divine masculine, but I haven't yet fully explored both the divine feminine and divine masculine perspectives to clarify what was out of balance and what is now shifting back into harmony in this connection. Let me pull a card from the Romance Angels deck to uncover what was out of balance between these twin flames, what still remains unhealed, and why there was this sense of disconnection. Let's see what insights we can uncover. All right, let's dive into the card that just flew out. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. As I was exploring why these twin flames might have been disconnected, an intriguing message came through. It seems that you and your twin flame share many lifetimes together, creating one of the most profound and ancient soul bonds you both carry. In past lives, you've been drawn to each other time and again, which makes this current lifetime even more significant. Here's where it gets really interesting. In one of those past lives, there appears to be some unresolved energy or a wound that was created between you both. This could be a deeply unconscious memory, something your soul has been carrying forward into this life to heal. You may not fully recognize this past life connection, but if you felt a shiver or had a strong reaction while I was speaking, it might be a sign that this message is stirring something deep within you. It seems that the separation or disconnection you're feeling right now could actually be a part of the healing process. It's almost as if this break in your connection is necessary to address and heal an old wound or dynamic from your shared past. It's a powerful and profound message, and I hope it resonates with someone out there. All right, everyone, let's explore the final card from our initial clarification for the throat chakra, which came out reversed. This card is Door to Romance, and with it reversed, I kept hearing phrases like, the door has been closed, or I've been locked out for a long time. But with it reversed, it feels like that door is finally beginning to open. As I was shuffling, another card popped out, the second chakra, in the upright position. This is the sacral chakra, which has been showing up quite a lot lately. The sacral chakra is all about pleasure, intimacy, and joy. What I'm picking up is that there's a positive shift taking place. It feels like someone's sacral chakra, or even their twin flames, is beginning to open up in a fresh, new way, leading to a renewed connection. I'm hearing things like reconnecting with their inner child and starting to enjoy life and each other again. There's a sense of joy, pleasure, and intimacy blossoming, as if a major wound in the sacral chakra is healing, lifting a heavy burden and restoring balance. Imagine a seesaw. As one side rises, the other finds its equilibrium. That's the kind of shift I'm sensing here, where something new and positive is unfolding. The card I pulled to indicate the ongoing healing process revealed the word continued, which tells me that while the sacral chakra shift isn't fully healed yet, it's definitely moving in the right direction. This healing journey is creating space for deeper transformation around intimacy, creativity, and pleasure, both in life and in relationships. The opening of this chakra is closely tied to the door to romance, with both energies working together to create a more vibrant and connected space for love to flow. As the sacral chakra heals, it's helping to open that door to romance even wider. With the Healer of the Ages card appearing, there's a deep sense that this healing journey is not only personal, but profoundly sacred. This card embodies ancient wisdom and powerful healing energy. What I'm hearing loud and clear is that this connection is divine and protected. The divine light and healing energy radiating from this card indicate that both you and your twin flame are healing each other through the love you share, not just between the two of you, but by also nurturing yourselves. This love is sacred and part of a greater, divine healing process. So, with that, I feel like today's video has unfolded into something even bigger than expected. I'll wrap things up here, and I look forward to connecting with you in another video. Until then, thank you for being here. Support this journey by interacting with the content. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Your engagement helps expand this loving and supportive community, and it ensures you won't miss future readings packed with wisdom and inspiration. And if you'd like to show some extra love and help the channel grow, you can send a super thanks. Your support means the world to me. Thank you for joining me today on this voyage of discovery and personal transformation. May you move forward with courage, clarity, and a deep trust in the incredible journey unfolding before you. Until we connect again, lovely souls, sending you love, light, and boundless faith in the beauty of your unique path.